guess what? The government won't ever shut us down in any way. Fuck the government. And we're live!
Come on and listen to Jess. She got her show at the best. Come on and listen to Jess because the show is the best.
It's Jess, the Sky Kid, and tonight of the round table.
Kith points, as always.
Also, happy birthday! Happy birthday to Kid.
It's my birthday today. I'm 37, and I have to say this is the second weirdest birthday I've ever had in my life.
Second weirdest? What's the first weirdest?
4 years ago.
Okay.
Anywho, but honestly, this is like some weird shit that
Nobody knows!
I'll never fucking forget. So, nobody fucking knows.
So happy birthday. Also, stay safe. Practice social distancing. Be afraid, but go shopping. That's the weird mixed message that they're sending us. However, as I continue to sit in my house and brood and process and read things, I'm thinking of it this way. You know, in order to make a people do what you want them to do, you take away everything from them. Now, I'm not too big into conspiracy theories. I'm not too big into conspiracy theories. However, I feel as if perhaps this is just a wonderful opportunity in order to push through an agenda of which creates slavery, destroy their culture, destroy their community, destroy language, destroy infrastructure, everything, and also let them...
Art and music, yes.
Art and music. Let them... Their culture. Let them feel as if they're helping by donating. Motherfuckers, if you can donate during this time of a national pandemic, or I will say even global... Hi, Dan! Even global pandemic, and it works, and we're able to live consistently and have food and shelter and things like that, why not have a structured, almost utopian, communistic sort of society? You don't have to have someone who rules you. There might be leaders as in like, we think that you kind of have your shit together. The human beings, the herd in office currently, doesn't do that for us. And it's your fault, just so you know. It's our fault. It's our fault because we've allowed it with tacit approval to continue to go on for so long. Hi, Dustin! Congratulations. They're having a boy.
Oh.
Yay! And it was his birthday recently, too. And now we'll see because they're supposed to come in April, but I don't think anything... I foresee this taking a very long time. The plague itself took over 4 years to actually calm down because once you have initial infection and spikes, okay, we're going to break it down here, and it spreads like it has, even with social distancing and the ability to try to weed it out amongst the populace, because we're really good at giving each other things, except love for some reason, we then will see dormancy until we interact again, because there will still be people who are carriers, and if this thing still lives on substances or surfaces, you're going to see another spike once people start to come back out. So this is going to take a while, just historically, to balance out.
We'll eventually become those cave people in like Land of the Lost and all like the fucking the Harryhausen movies. That they're weird skin color. Oh, weird. And they don't like the ups.
Oh god, the ups. That's right. So also been doing some research and stuff. I've been seeing it circulate on the internet. Bats gave it to us. People eating bats. First, calm the fuck down. If you actually read any of the literature going around by scientific journals and studies that are documented throughout the UK and other such places, because, sorry, they have better, sometimes, medical journals than we do.
Almost always.
There's been shown that there might be a link, not only to bats, but to pangolins.
You fucked with the pangolins.
Don't fuck with pangolins. First off, they're a mammal that's been around since the dinosaurs, and they're so highly evolved as a creature. And if you've never looked up what a pangolin is, they are currently being poached to extinction by Asian folk, for the belief that it cures disease like cancer. However, the pangolin has, throughout evolution, created a coronavirus it carries, that it's not harmful to them. So I feel like this is a very karmatic sort of thing, and very Darwinian if you look at it, because if you are hunting something to the brink of extinction and the only thing that it has to throw at you is the possibility of killing you off with a virus that it can fight, kind of like possums not being able to get rabies, then, my friends, you set yourself for a stage that allows for this. We'll kill off what's killing us, and we'll still be able to evolve and reproduce and come back like we should. So this is very Darwinian, I think, and someone, I hope, my God, make this go viral and get it to a scientist so they can go, holy shit, look at all these creatures on the black market in Asia. Just saying. I mean, there are two different types of pangolin, African and Asian pangolin, and the African ones are almost completely extinct because they've run out of pangolin in Asia, and they've just started to trap and make them reproduce.
They murder these things, and
for their scales and meat.
Break the goddamn scales off.
Which is highly...
Can that be, not so, so much like that? Can you just clip them off like fingernails?
They are like fingernails. They're keratin.
Yes, you can.
It's a highly evolved form of hair, which has hardened over time, which protects this mammal. They're actually the only mammal that doesn't have any visible hair, which is super cool. Anyways, look up the pangolin, and let's get our voices heard to the scientific community to do a little digging, because again, this just speaks volumes. And with SARS and MERS, that came from cervix, which again is another Asian cat, or a camel, because MERS is Middle Eastern, and that started in Saudi Arabia. But the genus or phylum, of this virus that is the coronavirus, does a really cool thing because it's highly evolved as well. It has created such a structure that it hooks into the cell, and then with a hammer cracks open your cell wall to infiltrate it. So do some research. It is scary, only because it is such an unknown, and humans don't like unknowns. That's why we created religion. So maybe during this whole time of uncertainty, we can actually start to appreciate each other. We need to do some deep reflection as to what we're doing. Mother Earth is fucking pissed off, and she's cleaning house. And whether that be through the little pangolins, of which we are abusing the resource of, or fictitious belief they cure cancer from, or all of the amazing global warming nobody believes in, guess what? Sea ice contains lots of fucking shit we don't know about. And as soon as that melts and is introduced back into our environment, we're gonna fucking die anyway. Perhaps we're watching our own extinction. Maybe it's time that we become enlightened in some way. I want you daily to learn something new, not related to the coronavirus, to spread love, stop yelling at people angrily online saying, fuck you, stay home, fuck you. If you're not being considerate and being a leader and showing other people that you care, you'll never convey that to other people. Sometimes you have to love the worst, the hardest, so that they see that there's an example of which to model.
So, our house motto is never leave this house empty-headed. Also, don't leave your house.
Also, work out. Pick 20 minutes a day just to do something. Do some yoga and some meditation. A lot of the hippie shit we talk about isn't frivolous. It is really for the well-being of man. And, eating healthy and making your own food and making sure that you drink water and do certain things. Are these cures? No. Might they? Nobody knows if anything will protect you. It's a virus. Viruses attack your immune system. The only way to combat that is if you have a strong immune system. Some of you will get this and you'll all live. Hello, that's Darwinian as well. So you can help your immune system by making sure that you have a biodiverse microbial biodome in your gut.
Microbial?
There you go. Microbial.
There it is.
Microbiome. There you go. So anyways, as we said last week, we were going to continue on until we were shut down. That's happened in a week.
Oh.
So for the safety of mankind and to be a continued leader as to...
And to keep our house healthy.
Yeah. We're going to do phone interviews and play what people send us. So some bands will actually record themselves and we'll rebroadcast their performance. Other bands will just send us their album, and after the interview, we'll play that. It's just going to be us for a while. We're not allowing anyone into our home. So get used to these pretty faces. Share all of your stuff on our platform. Your Bandcamp releases, your new music. Continue to create art. Don't let culture stop just because we've been scared into believing that we should die soon. Hey. Nothing follows up a good rant like a good burp. So, as fitting for this evening, Man Random, who will be on for a phone interview on Thursday night, released new music in February. So just about a month ago, it was released February 22nd. This is called Brighten Up. You can find them on Bandcamp, and we will be meeting with them on Thursday evening. This is called Anxiety Blues.
The fuck? Sorry for that.
We don't know what's going on. Earlier, we were having technical difficulties. This didn't want to connect and go live. And now, since having started the live stream, it continues to, like, buffer and say things like, trying to reconnect. I don't fucking know what's going on. That was Man Random. Hopefully, on whatchamacallit, Thursday night, there you go.
That day of the week.
Things will shake out well. I don't know, but I have a feeling that your privileges as far as the internet are concerned are going to be limited fairly soon, my friends. Slowly take away things, and then take away everything. Make them beg, make them grovel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just saying. Start a garden. That way you don't have to see anybody but bunnies. Thank you to Sam and Radical Fun Time for drawing our crew. If you haven't been able to check it out, super awesome.
Come on and listen to Jess. She got her show at the best.